You like our voice?
It turn you on? This ain't shit. Wait till you see it on Patreon.
That's right. Our Patreon is so lit. We're going to have Harry After Dark, our Be For Reals on there. Make sure you tune in and subscribe.
Please.
We have our own Patreon group where you can come talk to us and tell us what you want to hear on our podcast. All that good stuff.
Yep.
And it's only $5 a month.
$5 a month. Go ahead and come over to come over to the Heroes and Hoochie side, okay? Come fuck with the winning team.
All right. Okay, so this Friday, I'm actually invited to my office's after work Christmas party, which
is gonna turn up.
Which I'm not fucking going.
You gonna sit that one out?
I've already told them I made plans. First of all, I don't believe in drinking with coworkers.
Oh, I feel that 1,000%.
Like, cause you ain't finna get me on tape.
That part.
You know what I'm saying, when it suits your fancy.
Hey, Brittany, watch this.
Meet me at the trap.
Yeah.
Like, fuck out of here. I don't got time for none of this, no shenanigans. And I work with a lot of people of color anyway, but I don't be wanting to get to know y'all outside of work. I have one coworker I'm cool with, and I'm cool with that one coworker just being the way it is.
Right.
I feel like people be too fucking nosy.
Yeah.
And I'm not with I'd rather it be like a catered lunch. Something like that. Because I'm not finna drink in front of y'all.
I feel that.
I don't know. How you feel about Christmas parties or office Christmas parties?
I mean, it's been a long time since I've been to one. Especially just like working from home. And I don't mind at all. Like, let it stay this way. The office Christmas parties, it's too much. It's too much. And then one of my problems is I don't be wanting to spend time with coworkers outside of work.
Yeah, I feel like I should be getting paid.
No, literally.
For this.
Like, I'm like, even though if we're going to be here until 8, I think I should get paid until 8.
Because this is team building, and I didn't sign up for this shit.
No, literally. Like, I just be like, I be wanting to, it's just, it's cool.
My thing is, like, it'd be different, too, if they pay for this shit. We're going to a dinner, and they want us to pay.
Wait, you got to go to a dinner and then pay for your own food?
Yes.
Where's the camaraderie in that?
I don't know. I don't feel it.
Bruh. I'm not gonna lie, these jobs are broke.
I don't.
These jobs are fucking broke, bruh. They're broke.
So?
Absolutely, they're broke.
I don't.
Jobs are broke. That's why they don't give raises no more.
We get merit increases.
Hell, barely
of 3%. I'm like,
ain't shit matching the damn cost of living
at all. But yeah, I am actually good on that. They try to do a Thanksgiving potluck. I'm good on that shit too. I do not. I'll bring something, but I'm not.
Did you see that viral clip of that person showing their Thanksgiving potluck at work? Someone made
cornbread salad.
The greens. You see the greens?
Uh-uh.
Someone made greens and it had raw onions on top. They had a pan of greens with raw onions on top.
I've seen people doing that, but on their own like plate, not for all the greens.
Bruh, I've never seen that before in my life.
Raw, cut up?
Yeah, cut up like sliced, not diced, not minced onion. It was just raw sliced onion.
Who the fuck's bring greens for office potluck? That is such a odd.
You see that white lady cooking them greens?
Girl.
And she cooked the stem and everything?
Yes, I saw that. I was like, you need to be beat with one of them stems.
Hey, put it in the pot whole.
I saw that shit. I saw her whole meal. Oh
my God, I know that shit was gritty as fuck.
It was a couple things I saw. I saw that cornbread salad.
The fuck is that?
Girl, it was like cornbread and frozen fruit and not frozen fruit, frozen vegetables and bell peppers and shit and ranch. Shit looked disgusting. I'm trying to think what else I saw that looked just terrible. Because I'll be honest, Thanksgiving ain't been Thanksgiving like it used to be either.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. My boyfriend brought me back a plate from Louisiana, child. That shit was Thanksgiving. Boy, that's my first time ever having dressing that had ground beef in it.
Really?
Girl.
So like a dirty rice dressing?
Pretty much. And that shit was fire.
Oh,
it had ground, like seasoned. I was like, oh my gosh. And a cornbread dressing made from Jiffy. You could taste it was Jiffy. I was like, God, because it was nothing but, it was really sweet cake and meat. But that shit was fire. He brought that shit back. He's like, that shit fire. And I said, hell yeah.
Girl,
I
went to a Thanksgiving. So my family, we went to a Thanksgiving potluck with their family.
Like so everybody brought something?
Yeah, our family. And I was like, It's that bullshit. Like, this is that bullshit. Like, where is the one person that just cooks everything?
Bro, old people don't want to cook no more.
They don't. Like, my granny didn't want to do shit. My boyfriend smoked us a turkey. We brought a fucking turkey from
Dallas.
From Dallas to Memphis and brought the turkey. Somebody else made a little thing of green, which I didn't know OJ ate fucking chitlins. OJ will tear up some fucking chitlins.
She's from the country.
She ain't ever got to worry about me making them. I know that for a fact.
You eat chitlins but not shrimp?
That makes no. You can eat chitlins. You can't say you eat chitlins and nothing. I eat nothing else.
Nah, facts.
Like
you eat the bottom.
Don't you frown down to nothing I have?
All right, so, bottom feeder.
Ass eater. It was somebody had bought like a small container of chitlins. Like, I had made some desserts and stuff like that. But I'm just like, I am tired of having... And then nobody bought no fucking mac and cheese. There was no fucking baked mac and cheese. None at all. And I felt some way about that.
Girl, I heard mac and cheese and my eyes just started twitching. Boy, y'all, my little sister has this thing. Mac and cheese is all she want to eat for Thanksgiving. Like a 6-year-old. So she's like, we had a big pan of mac and cheese. She's like, y'all, I'm finna freeze some mac and cheese. Like, make sure you save me some. So we're like, y'all, we were like, yeah, you better make a plate.
Get your plate now.
Everybody's making to-go plates. Like, we got real to-go boxes around this bitch. Mac and cheese gone. So she comes, y'all, where's the mac and cheese? We're like, oh shit, you didn't get none? Y'all know that's the only thing I want to eat. I should have known with you big, hungry, big back motherfuckers.
When you told me that, I was like, now she called the whole family big back motherfuckers.
When she said it, and I repeated it back. I was telling my aunt was like, oh, no, you ain't got. I said, no, she over here calling everybody a big bag. I couldn't help but laugh. But inside, I'm like, for real? Over mac and cheese? That sound big back if I ever heard it.
And now you over here pitching having a whole fit behind mac and cheese.
Y'all, we really had a whole, like, we went all day, no problems. Had a whole fight over mac and cheese and gumbo.
Damn.
Yes.
Gumbo I can understand.
It was a gumbo brawl. It wasn't a real brawl, but it was like oh yeah, don't get beside yourself just because you made a little gumbo.
Somebody started feeling themselves.
Hell yeah, we were like,
what? Are y'all okay?
I'm just standing there, I'm like, all right, it's time for me to go. I was like, come on, handsome.
Fam, I made this is a crazy part. Like, my family think anything that's like sweet potato that's not yams is a dessert. So I made a sweet potato casserole. They put the casserole on the side with the dessert.
Not realizing it's savory.
Yeah, it's a vegetable. It's okay. Y'all can eat it like it's supposed to go with dinner.
Right.
They put it on the side, and they was eating like brownies. I was like, you know what? I don't even fucking care at this point. Like, you have at it,
girl.
But yeah, my Thanksgiving was cool. It was I just hate that it's like that now with us. Like, y'all bring this, we'll bring that. Like, can one person make everything? I miss that.
See, in my family, my mama was the one who did all the cooking.
Yeah.
And so me and my sisters had really, like, we looked all at each other on Thanksgiving Day and we were like, oh, I guess we're here. My aunts literally, one of them didn't make nothing. And she bought everything. And the other one didn't bring or buy.
Oh, damn.
Didn't bake, cook, bring. She came empty-handed.
Damn, that brought herself. Did she leave with something?
Girl, she sure did. I was like, you know what? The good thing is, like, even
y'all can do it.
I was like, good thing is that we can do it. Because if it wasn't for us, it wouldn't be no fucking Thanksgiving. Everybody be looking at each other like, well,
we need the Chinese buffet.
We ain't got, hell yeah, we ain't got nothing but a honey baked ham, y'all.
We got the ham from Popeyes. We got a fried turkey from Popeyes.
Oh yeah, we did have no, the turkey this year wasn't from Popeyes.
I heard they turkeys are good.
Girl, they shit fire. Their fried turkey, it's really good. My cousin brought one last year.
Oh, that sounds good.
But my cousin said he goes to some company, and he buy the turkey in June. They don't have you pre-order it.
Oh, it's like a Tesla.
You gotta wait for your turkey to be made. But he said when he bought the turkey in June and he pre-orders it, the turkey's only like $20. And it's a big turkey. And so he bought 2 of them.
Oh, damn.
Turkey fire. It's a spicy Cajun turkey. It was good.
Oh, sorry. They already cook it and stuff too?
Yeah, no, you pick it up in November, but you pre-order it in June.
But I'm saying, like, it's already cooked?
Oh, yeah, it's cooked.
Oh, damn.
You just got to warm it up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, it's very good. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a couple.
I ain't making no turkey.
It's a couple things under my belt before I feel like I'm able to run Thanksgiving by myself, because I can do a lot of the stuff.
Yeah,
but macaroni and cheese, I still don't have like my macaroni and cheese recipe down.
I don't think anybody does.
Yeah, I'll be different.
Yes, it's different.
It'll be different. So I really wanted to have like a really good macaroni and cheese. Everything else I feel like I could do.
Yeah,
I feel like I could do everything else. Like I really can manage the other stuff. I'm not making no fucking turkey. That's what I'm not doing.
Yeah, I ain't making. I'll make a turkey. One year I made a turkey breast, and that was good.
I hate when they be giving us our employee, or they have employee boxes. They be including that frozen turkey and everything. Take this.
Hell yeah!
You come get this shit. This turkey be sitting there all year. I'm not fucking touching it.
Girl, I remember I was at the grocery store. A lady was like, "Oh yeah, you qualify for a turkey." Remember I text y'all? I'm like, anybody want a turkey? Because
fuck no.
Otherwise, I'm leaving it here.
Yeah, stay.
I can't do nothing with a whole fucking turkey. I don't even know if it'll fit in this fucking sink.
Yeah, and I gotta defrost it for 2 days. No,
and then brine it for 4. Man, come on, bro.
Yeah, brine it in my sink. I
gotta go get a cooler.
And I gotta get my crisper tray out the refrigerator and place it in there.
No, for real.
Okay, yeah. Power to all y'all that do though.
Yeah, facts. But I mean, the rest of it, like, yeah, nah, I can cook it. Because this year I did greens. I did cornbread dressing. Mm-hmm. I made red beans and rice. What else I make? Some little desserts, but that was shit that I just... Oh, they fucked up your peach cobbler.
Oh, for real?
Hell yeah, they fucked the peach cobbler up.
I was like, I hope it's enough, but I just made 2 smaller ones because I'm starting to realize my daddy's a hater as well, too. Because, okay, so I made my grandma a cake. It didn't come out right, but what I did have was really, really good. It was still moist or whatever like that. So we took that down to Memphis in a bag, and it was like crumble, but it was still good.
Yeah.
So my grandma was like, "Can you make me another pound cake before you go?" She had some brown sugar. I ain't never seen that shit before. She had all the mixed match supplies. So I'm like, Grandma, I'm gonna do it, but I don't think some girls vanilla old. Girl, I found some coffee in my grandma's refrigerator from 1985.
Girl, you're fucking lying.
I made a TikTok. I ain't show you. I found all the expired stuff. The coffee medicine was 1985.
Wow.
But
wow.
I felt like the lemons flavor.
Taking that shit.
I don't think she do. I think it's just for decoration.
Because it ain't got no efficacy
at all. It's just syrup at this point.
Facts. But you just red dye.
Sap. Now 85 it was sap. It was sap and liniment or something like that.
Yeah.
But like the stuff tastes. Oh, so grandma, this don't taste the same. Like I don't think it's gonna be the same. It's okay. Just make it. So I made the cake, and it did not come out the way my cakes do. So my daddy gonna grab a plate. He's like, it's dry.
You ain't gotta eat it.
That's why I said it wasn't for you, nigga. She a diabetic. Shit. How you know I ain't mean to make it like that? Like that's for her.
Facts.
But then I made a peach cobbler too, and everyone was telling me how good mine was because he made his, but he make his really sweet.
Oh,
so this
it was a battle of the peach cobbler.
So that's why I didn't bring that with me because I was like, I don't want no problems, sir. You got it. But last time he's like, well, I guess you think your peach cobbler better than mine.
It is. Yeah, no, they fucked the peach cobbler up.
That's good. I'm glad.
I had a store bought. We had a patty peach cobbler, and yours was gone immediately.
Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad. That's my favorite is desserts. Like I love the desserts for Thanksgiving.
See, I'm not finna bake.
I love baking.
I ain't finna bake a damn thing.
Yeah, I love baking.
I will buy frozen shit, and I will throw it in that damn oven.
Yeah, I like using odds and ends for baked goods because you can do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Right. You ain't got to have the right exact amount of measurement for stuff. So you can play around with that. But
you know my favorite dessert to bring to a function?
What?
A damn cream pie.
Oh, yeah, that Hershey. Girl, you determined on that Hershey cream. I had to lay off of them bad boys for a while.
Girl, that... Every time I bring a fucking Hershey's cream pie or a cookies and cream pie, it's gone.
Yeah,
everybody eat it up.
Hell yeah. People don't even want one and be like, I'll try some.
Hell yeah.
Should be good.
I brought one to Thanksgiving. Guess what, y'all? Gone.
All right. Well, speaking of, not even Thanksgiving. Do you have your song?
I sure do.
And mine is kind of old, so I don't know. It's older.
Oh, okay. I did a new one.
Okay. Mine is older,
though. Let's see. Damn, it's... Let me see.
I'm looking for the house.
Shit, this song is like... Okay. Real bitch. The mother hoes phony. All that big talk. Blank put them on it. I'm just being honest. Lingerie, Dolce. Blindfold. Tie me to the bed while we role play.
Is Lotto?
Yeah.
Big dick energy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That was a good one.
That song was basic as fuck. I didn't realize until I started reading.
Yes. All right. So this has nothing to do with what we're talking about this week, but it was funny to me.
Okay.
I
hope I find it funny.
Oh, you probably won't. It's not funny, but I'm just like, nigga, the fuck.
Is it Belle Biv DeVoe?
No, fuck no. Fuck if I feel like if I say this, you're gonna know. Got a date at 8. I'm in the 740 fizz off, and I just bought a bike.
Just bought a bike so I can ride to that desire. It's Bow Wow? No.
What?
Sorry.
With a matching jacket, about to cop me a mansion. My niggas in the club, but
I know
you know they not dancing. We gangsters, and gangsters don't dance. We boogie. So never mind how we got in here with burners and hoodies. Listen, we don't pay admission, and the bouncers don't check us.
Is this somewhere they're from New York?
I think up north, and we walk around the metal detectors.
Fuck. I know this, but I don't know.
And there really ain't a need for a VIP section. In the middle of the dance floor, reckless, check it.
I know you're about. If I tell you just say it, I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Who is it?
To the easy and to the.
I fucking knew. Oh.
Yes, it is. Lean back.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Dennis said lean back earlier.
The only reason I said that, did you see what Fat Joe was like? They stole lean from me, and I'm like, we're not using it the same way. He said lean back was attributed to, no, not lean back, shoulder lean. And what was the other one? I think it was another Atlanta song too.
I mean, I can kind of.
That has another lean back, shoulder lean, two different.
Maybe the dance.
I would have never been like, oh yeah, that's shoulder lean.
Yeah, me either.
Ever.
I just need for people who are from up north, y'all need to realize that the songs that y'all glamorize, it's a little different than what we glamorize here in the South.
Uh-huh.
Like, people might get pissed off at me saying this, but Jay-Z is really not that important to me.
You're not alone in essence.
I feel like Wayne was a bigger impact than Jay-Z, but I'm also from the South.
Yeah, and that's very. Now I really like Jay-Z, but I think I'm not gonna say lyricism isn't important in the South, because it is, but like the South is like, it's more so how it makes you feel. It's soulful, whereas the North, like, they talk a lot.
I feel like a lot of our music was like very lyrical. Wayne was one of the best. He called himself the best rapper alive at one point.
But I think with Southern, like, it's more like you just feel like the soul in music more. Like the beat and the lyrics go together.
I think me and like that up north sound have just never meshed.
I think I feel the same way, but I also feel the same way about West Coast music.
Oh, I can kind of see that, yeah.
Because y'all gonna hate me. I don't care for Larry June.
Larry June go hard. Is he my favorite? No.
I don't care for Larry June.
I mean, but personally, West Coast, I feel like nobody's really fucking with Dom Kennedy.
And I don't know who that is.
Oh my gosh.
So, sorry.
I thought you were going to say like Too Short, E40 or something.
Well, that's Bay area.
Yeah.
I feel like that sounds different, but I'm going to tell you what really just like put my panties in a bunch. E40, when he started talking, I used to hate that with a passion. Now I respect it as a culture, but I hate how he said, Mr. Physical, and I'm lyrical, and I'm hopping out of musical. I'm just like,
sometimes I feel like,
get me the fuck out of here.
Nothing against any like West Coast listeners, but I feel like y'all always find a way to remind us you from the West.
Why you say that?
I just feel like it's always like a. Like you said, like the way that they talk, mannerisms, and you just be like, okay, we get it. Like sometimes niggas from New York, y'all try a little too hard too.
From the Bronx, the BX.
Yeah, like y'all try a little too hard. Or like sometimes like people from East Coast, y'all try a little too hard. Let us know you from the East Coast. I feel like we don't do that down here.
I don't know.
Well, Texas South is a little bit different from like Alabama South.
Yeah.
That, of course. But I feel like we don't do that.
I feel like we don't have to. I feel like we don't have to as much, but I don't.
Niggas from Houston try to do everything to let you know they're from Houston.
And no one really gives a fuck
at all.
Just because y'all got a good few Keith Lee reviews at the moment, we really don't give a fuck.
And Keith Lee came down there but ate grits.
At Clubhouse, which is
Breakfast
good.
Club.
Breakfast Club is good anyway. And people were like, dang, it already took us 2 hours to get in here. Like, Breakfast Club is good anyway. Yeah, I'm glad he had a good experience though. But yeah, I don't know. And I also feel like a lot of our lingo is different too. So y'all just can't be doing too much. Because I'm in a group and they're talking about like Junt and John.
Oh yeah.
But they're kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Like John is up there but Junt is what we say in Memphis. And Junt is a noun. It means anything you want it to mean.
Right.
So I literally think sometimes the languages be kind of confusing and stuff like that.
I can see that. Kind of like here in Dallas, how, bitch can have so many different.
Yeah.
I mean, that bitch over there.
I'll be
Hand
honest.
me that bitch over there.
I hate when people be talking about, the shag's so ugly. I be feeling like, because y'all don't understand. What?
I'm not a fan of a shag either.
Oh, I love me a shag. Oh, babe.
A shag is
I love me a shag to this day. Oh, I love
I see a nigga with a shag. I'm like, oh, that's a nigga from Dallas that's never been on an airplane before. He does not know anything outside of 35 South. And he's probably so secluded. He's probably never been to Fort Worth.
Oh yeah, Fort Worth. Hell no, I ain't going to Fort Worth. That's far.
You'd be surprised how many people have never been to Fort Worth who are from Dallas.
You'd be surprised how many people in Fort Worth have never been to Dallas.
Oh, girl, I believe it.
Like, Fort Worth is a fucking island out there.
Girl,
it's
time machine.
30, 45 minutes, but I will say this today. I can always tell a Fort Worth nigga a mile.
Oh, hell
away.
Yeah. Hell
a mile
the way
away.
They dress.
The way they dress. I've been saying, I know we're not getting in trouble because I have a residence out there, but I have not seen a nigga from Fort Worth that can dress.
I feel that.
Like, and not just like nigga dress, like dress up. Like, I've just not seen one really. I just feel like, oh, he put that shit on.
Right.
Like it just be like, it's nice.
Right.
It's okay.
I mean, if we're being honest, Dallas born and raised niggas ain't much better. They don't be dressing either, bro.
They don't, but
they be hood dressing.
That part, that part. It's a few that I'll be like, okay, I like how you put that. It's a few I can at least point out. Be like, oh yeah, I like how you put that together.
I feel like a Dallas nigga, whenever he feels like he's got that shit on, he headed to a trail ride.
Oh, them boots, them ostrich boots. Yeah,
he got his shirt tucked in.
Nah, but low key, that's niggas you watch because them boots like $400.
Oh, girl.
So them really the niggas.
You know my old hood bae, girl. He be all over the damn trail rides now. He the president of a trail club and everything.
That's how they be.
I be looking at him. I be like,
you hood whore.
You hood bastard.
Oh, damn. Somebody gonna look up the meaning of that word and really get pissed off when people use it.
Girl, I don't think people really use it like that no more.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Bring it back. Bring back bastard. Bring back bastard.
All right, well, hey, best friend, I know how you feeling.
Ain't it a blessing? You are listening to another episode of Hear You Podcast. This is Tam.
This is B.
You ready to get started, bro?
Let's go.
Hey, let's get it. All right, so y'all, we did miss last week because of the holiday, so we got a lot of stuff to catch up on. Mm-hmm. So let's start off with, let's do 100 rounds. No, you said Keith Lee, and Keith Lee popped up. Let's do 100 rounds. Natalie Nunn.
Crimson.
Chin check.
Chinese.
Huh?
Never mind.
Girl, L.A.
L.A.
Yeah, she said she was the queen of L.A.
Oh, I forgot.
Bad Girls Club. That girl said Chinese. All right, you finna get racist. Racism has entered the chat. Racism has entered the chat, y'all.
No, low key was a little too far. I was like, what's it?
Are you talking about me and my MHMR?
It was on a Patreon.
Yeah.
Good luck finding us there.
Hell yeah. Can't cancel us over there.
Oh, you can't, but you got to pay for it.
Hell yeah, facts.
So what happened?
Okay, so Natalie Nunn was actually recently on a flight, and there was a young lady that posted a picture of Natalie and was like, "Oh, y'all, this broke bitch is on my flight, yada, yada, yada." The lady, I can't remember if the lady said that she was on Spirit or not, but it turned out it was actually Southwest.
I feel like she said Spirit.
I think she said Spirit too. But a lot of people were like, how you calling her broke and y'all on the same flight? Now, I ain't gonna lie, Natalie did look like she was, let me see, is this, oh, she look like she's walking past her, so she gonna go sit behind her. But it just made me think, I'm like, if you saw like a celebrity on your flight, would you really be like, oh, damn, what the fuck you doing on
broke
here?
No, because it costs money to fly.
Facts.
And I recognize that flights be getting canceled left and right. There be shortages. That pilots not be wanting to fly and shit. So I would never be like, oh, why they on my flight?
Right.
And I don't think I would think broke either. I'm just like, shit, you got to get somewhere.
Definitely me either. I mean, I've seen like there's been a couple of celebrities on flights with me. Like there was this one Afrobeats celebrity. She was on my Delta flight. I was on a flight with Kirk Franklin before. But I definitely was never like, ugh, fuck you doing here, Kirk?
Yeah.
Ugh, Kirk, why you ain't flying private? Get your broke ass away.
Yeah.
All right, Kirk, you enjoy your flight.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to my seat.
I'm gonna go back to my seat. I mean, Kirk did sit in first class, but the Afrobeat star did not.
And I think that's okay too. Like, I tickets be expensive. Like, you have to get somewhere.
As fuck.
And the fact that you can fly at this day and age, like, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah, 'cause at this point, y'all, we're gonna have to start learning how to fly. Did you see that flight that had no pilot?
No. No pilot.
Bruh, all those people were on the flight and there was no pilot. No co-pilot, nothing. No pilot.
Oh, wow.
And they were all sitting there and they were like, they told us they ain't got a pilot.
Oh, they were waiting to.
You thought it was in air?
Yeah, I'm like, how the hell? Wait, what?
Girl, hell no.
Well, I guess. Oh, so they were just waiting for somebody to show up. They were just waiting
for a pilot to show up and fly them. I'm like, damn, bruh. Like, this is the time where you get on YouTube.
Yeah, and you start. Honestly, like, I don't fault anybody for taking Spirit.
Me either.
Cause shit, sometimes Spirit,
bruh. Spirit, look.
Spirit sometimes got the straight flight.
That part nonstop.
Yeah, no, and honestly, I don't really. I mean, have you heard of a Spirit flight going down? Now the Spirit be having shit going on with, and the, you know what I'm saying, you might not get your bag. I ain't gonna lie. Every time I've flown Spirit, I have not had any issues. It doesn't get canceled. Flights don't be getting delayed with Spirit. Now, we might take a little bit longer route to get to where we're going, but we're going to get there. I've never seen a Spirit plane get hijacked.
It just be crazy shit going on there.
Yeah, it's like Walmart. Like, you don't want to have to go there.
Because I don't know what is going on with, like, flights lately, but people have really been losing their mind. Like, jumping out of the emergency exit.
That's wild.
You saw that dude jumped out the emergency exit while they were about to take off?
Yes. That's wild.
Then I saw some video today. You know, when you go to some of these other countries, there's people who like to watch the planes, like, take off and land. And for some reason, there was, like, a beach right behind where this plane was about. You saw that video? Plane was about to take off. And so the plane, you know, it's turned. And, you know, whenever the plane's about to take off, it has to hit, like, a big, you know, whatever. Child, them people were standing behind the plane on the other side of the fence on the beach. The plane hit the gas, whatever, to take off, bro. That shit blew them people into the ocean.
Are you serious? Like, God damn.
Like, why the fuck would you stand behind the plane?
Facts. Like, God damn.
So you thought the plane was just finna run really fast and then jump?
Yeah.
Like,
damn.
It has to use like a force to get itself off the ground.
No, I ain't seen that. Send that to me.
Bro, that shit blew them people into the ocean. They were all rolling.
No, I'm not upset with nobody flying anything at honestly. All. Like, you have to get to where you need to get, and shit be happening.
Hell yeah.
So I'm not. That don't mean nothing to me.
To me, there's no judgment. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It doesn't look like a Spirit flight. Like I said, I've been on several. It is giving Southwest, and it is giving, you know, pick your own seat.
Okay, and I can see that because I'm not paying after I already bought my ticket. I'm not paying $30 to pick a seat,
bruh, at all. And here lately, Southwest has not been the cheaper flight option.
It's really not. It's a little bit. It sounds like Northwest at this point. It's got a little bit more pricier than it used to be. Southwest used to be, especially to have the 2 bags. That used to be the cheapest option.
Hell yeah! And Southwest don't want to fly nonstop no more. Southwest want to stop. Mm-hmm. I was looking at a flight to Vegas, and it was like flight to Vegas, 1 stop in Cincinnati, Ohio. I'm like, you tell me I'm finna go that way to go that way?
Yeah.
All right.
It don't make no sense.
Yeah. And every time I've had issues with a flight, it's been Southwest. Mm-hmm. Went to the DR, Southwest canceled on my bitch ass on the way home.
Dang.
I had to stay in Miami for the night.
I can squeeze my stuff into 1 luggage and make it work. I'll figure it out. Yeah. The only thing about Spirit is they real strict on them.
Oh yeah, under 40 pounds.
Or the carry on.
Yeah, the carry on.
Yeah, that's it. But
yeah, I pack too heavy for that shit. That's my only problem.
I tend to, but I try to be a little bit better about it.
When we went to Costa Rica, we flew. What was it?
Was it Spirit?
No, we flew American.
Oh yeah, and I overpacked, and I had to put stuff in other people's shit. Yeah, I overpacked.
Hell yeah, and that's 50 pounds.
Yeah, they got you a little bit more. But I get your. I heard she got an endorsement now from it. Or
so Natalie did post, and she said, "Well, that viral picture of me on Southwest Air just got me $1 million deal. Thank you so much, everyone. We have our own jet at Zeus, but now that deal with Southwest is locked in, y'all keep thinking y'all hating on a baddie is gonna get you somewhere. I win again. Baddies everywhere on Sunday." Or baddies every Sunday on Zeus. Sorry, y'all.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, and then, Southwest replied to her on Twitter or X, whatever the fuck it's called. From one baddie to another, we love you. Thanks for always staying loyal, and we can't wait to see you again, Natalie. Period.
I mean, sound.
She posted a check. I don't believe that check is from Southwest, but it's all right.
And $1 million? How much was the check? The check said $1 million?
It was like 100-something thousand.
That I was gonna believe.
I don't think Southwest gave her a check.
I think they may have did something. Baddies or something.
Southwest laying people off left and right. They didn't give that Natalie no damn check. Probably gave her some free miles.
All right. Well.
Free flight.
Shout out to you, because I use a free mile.
Hell yeah. Would you take like free flights in exchange for a promo?
What do you mean?
Like if they wanted to give you like free miles, like, you can go anywhere you want for the next year in exchange for promo. Would you take that instead of cash?
Oh, maybe it was Spirit.
You would take Spirit?
I'll take Southwest. I'll take your money too. I just that's the only thing. Like you said, Southwest don't have like straight flights anymore.
And Southwest doesn't fly everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. So that'd be the only thing. I take free flight credits.
Southwest international flights is very limited. You limited to Jamaica, Dominican Republic.
That's about it.
I don't even know if Southwest flies to Hawaii.
I think they do.
They do?
Oh. Yeah, I would still take flight credits. I go to other places. I ain't gotta just always try to buy international.
I think if I wanted to do like a little airline promo, it would probably be American or Delta.
I said,
you can go anywhere in the world with them.
I do Spirit too. I ain't tripping.
Spirit ain't going anywhere in the world.
Now I'm not doing Frontier. You can kiss my ass. I went to an event with Frontier.
Frontier is not much different from Spirit, dog.
Nah, they don't want to be having problems. They didn't want me having that shit really be going on.
Frontier, that's where you gotta fly the plane yourself?
A little bit. Because then they had an unlimited $2.99 travel for the whole
Hell yeah.
thing.
Speaking of that, how's that going? I want to hear y'all report back. Because y'all ain't said nothing.
Yeah.
And I know y'all signed up for that.
To me, Frontier is more like Megabus.
In the air.
And you don't really hear about Megabus is actually canceling a couple of locations that they used to hit. Like you can't even go to Memphis no more on Megabus. Memphis is taking away all the Megabus spots. So.
Damn, for real?
Yeah, good luck.
I ain't seen Megabus in Dallas, so it's probably gone.
I don't know. That if you want to talk about some fucking projects in the sky, I mean, on the fam, Megabus. Whew.
I never rode it.
Oh, good job.
No, I'm just saying I can't relate. Like, please tell me what your experience was like.
Oh. No one wants to ride Megabus. Let me just say that. But it is a perfect solution if you're a college student and you're trying to just get back and forth.
That's what my sister used to do. Megabus used to be $1 each way.
Yeah, like that was efficient for just getting back and forth places. But when I tell you that was the most ghettoish shit ever in life, nobody on Megabus carried any fucking headphones. So it'd be 4 a.m. and they watching Cat Williams loud as fuck, and everybody I'm just like, okay, y'all. No, not everybody wants to watch this. Right. It's 4 y'all back here agreed to watch this, but that don't mean everybody else did. They be playing it loud as shit. All people on their phone don't have no fucking headphones, talking, having it on the speakerphone. I'm just like, well, this is some ghetto ass shit. And I actually got left before too, at a stop, but.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, fuck them.
That one way to make me go home, that'll do it.
Leave you?
Girl, if I would have pulled up and saw who was at the bus stop, I ain't gonna lie. You know what? I'm gonna leave.
Okay, so
go home.
Megabus doesn't have any bus stops. They are literally at bus stops.
Kai, remember, they used to pick up at Greyhound.
They used to, and now...
And then they started dropping them off around the corner.
At the DART. Huddle
at the DART station.
Yeah, it's not at places that Megabus, you don't sit down. There's no waiting station. You're on the street with your bag. They come get you, and that's it.
See, y'all always getting on Megabus so y'all could get in that little
double decker.
Story, yeah.
And that's just ghetto too. It's the fucking worst. Hi, what's next?
Yeah.
I don't miss it.
Can't say I blame you.
I don't miss it.
All right, let's go ahead and go over to our next topic. Let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
King Harris.
Garlic knot.
What's that shit from what's that little puppet thing he looked like?
I don't know.
Damn, okay, I'm just gonna say puppet.
Dang, what's that wild thornberry?
Oh my gosh.
Son. Not Nigel.
I don't know his name, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
The wild one.
Damn. Playboy
Donnie.
Bunny. Playboy Bunny.
Playboy Bunny.
He got a Playboy Bunny tattoo on his neck.
Okay.
I'm like, damn, King, read the room. Out of all the damn tattoos to get, you got a Playboy Bunny? Hugh Hefner's Hugh Hefner died so we couldn't do him what we finna do to Diddy.
Okay, shit.
Anyway.
I didn't know that.
All right, y'all. So King recently, he was at a game with his mom and dad, the whole family. T.I. was performing, like I think opening up for the Falcons, something like that. And there was some video that got online of King going on live. And he's yelling, talking about, yeah, you know, I stand on business, calling his daddy a nigga. Saying that, telling his daddy, you know, I know you. You know, I know you.
I know the real you.
I know the real you. All sorts of stuff saying that, you know, his grandma raised him. He was trying to get out of them gates that his mama and daddy had him behind. And then T.I. actually chokes King out. And tells him, you can't fuck with me, nigga. Nigga, you can't fuck with me. And then T.I. realized that he was on live and slowly released the grip.
I don't think that had anything to do with nothing. Cause they knew he was on live because Tiny took the phone from him.
Oh, yeah, true.
Was talking about he had a pacifier till he was 12.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, you had to say all that.
And I think that's what really ticked him off. And it's funny.
And it's not.
It's not funny. Because I like, he's really hurting.
King has been screaming for help since he was on Family Hustle.
Attention. Like, and he's very emotional as well, too. But I think that's his way of, like, getting what he wants. Because they show some clip about him crying about not being able to start his rap career because he has to go to school. And T.I. was like, you're not ready for that. He's like, I need to get my career started now so I can do this and do that and blah, blah, blah. And, like, he's really very emotional.
To be honest with you, I think if King was dark-skinned, he would feel different.
Beat him?
No.
Oh, no. Okay.
I think if King was, I feel like King is that bright yellow nigga that he feels like he has to prove himself so bad.
I like I'm
yeah, he's like so light skinned. He wants to act like a dark skinned nigga. And I just feel like if he was dark skinned, I feel like he would have a different approach. King is actually lighter than the rest of them.
He's the lightest.
He's the lightest. His hair light. King hair blonde.
He got Maymaw hair.
Girl.
Ain't that what they call him, Maymaw?
King looks the most white.
I'm not even gonna say as much so as him wanting to be from the hood. Because it sounded like he did grow up with his grandmother.
Yeah. The grandma was always on the show.
But they tapped the show how often? You know what I'm saying? But it was like the description he gave about why he wanted to be. It'd be weird shit when people try to like act like or humble you. Have you ever had a roach in your ear? And I'm just like,
bro.
Huh?
So video came out that apparently they were arguing over whether or not King was like, silver spoon, yada, 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 him living a life of privilege, whoop-de-whoop. King saying he didn't live like that. He didn't want it, yada, yada, yada. But I agree, because why the fuck would T.I. say, or a roach crawl in your ear?
The fuck? Like,
is that the standard?
I guess in the trenches, if you poured a bowl of cereal of Frosted Flakes and roaches crawled out and you were really from the trenches, like that makes, like, that's wild to me.
Very wild.
And then but King was like, I can take someone to the band though. Like, okay, like you ain't got to do all that. You don't have to take us anywhere, sir. I feel for him.
I do too.
Because I feel like, and this is T.I. and Tiny wasn't there. T.I. definitely wasn't there. I'm not
T.I.
gonna say Tiny
and
wasn't there.
Tiny wasn't either. She was too busy trying to sneak fucking pistols into her coochie.
Or use her coochie.
Trying to fuck T.I. in damn
with her
jail.
feet and everything else.
Hell yeah.
T.I. was
I believe him when he said that they weren't there. And I believe him when he said his grandma raised them.
Yeah, because even when they were there, just the workers of the parties and all that stuff.
Hell yeah.
It's hard to raise kids
Freak
if you
offs.
didn't. Yeah. It's hard. It's hard to
raise kids when you're doing freak offs.
It's hard to take your kids to school when you've been up all night popping pills. Yeah, and fucking strippers. Yeah, it's really hard to get up and take your kids to school and have them like you're supposed to. So
Facts.
I really feel like he's just.
I believe him.
He's really reaching out for help. He really needs help. May even need his ass whooped too.
I mean, I'm sure a whooping could probably do him a little good, but I think T.I. could probably use a whooping too.
Oh yeah, he definitely could use a switch to that ass.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure a whooping would go a long way in that household.
For everybody?
Hell yeah. Like whoop everybody. I don't know, Eris. You might need one too.
Nah, Eris was cute with her little Christmas thing.
Oh yeah. And her singing. She's very cute. You can tell that they're just really like, Eris is our golden one.
Yeah. And Damani now, but
yeah.
They have different mothers. They have different households. I like Damani. I don't care.
I like Damani too. Yeah, and the other one too.
Not King.
The older one.
Oh, there's an older one?
Or is Damani the oldest?
Damani's the oldie. The oldie. Damani's the oldest.
There's another one.
There's King.
Damani's the one with the hair.
Yeah, and then there's
That's the one that made Magic, right? Voila, Magic.
And I still feel like y'all stole that song from him.
Of course he stole it.
I feel like y'all stole that song from him.
Of course he fucking did.
Oh, fuck. What's the one he's real cute now. He be wearing the glasses.
Oh yeah, the youngest one.
I want to call him Harris, but
damn, I can't remember his name. Major.
Yeah, Major was really cute.
Major, and then his daughter.
And Harris.
Yeah, the other daughter he had, the older one. The one whose hymen he was checking.
The omelet he wanted to get checked.
I'll never forget when Cortez said that.
Did you get a omelet check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe King 1000% that, y'all weren't there. Y'all weren't the most active parents. And I do feel like what we are witnessing right now is all of you people who say, oh, he got enough money to take care of him. That's what it does. That's what money do.
Yeah. Because you're not there.
Yeah. Money make your son call you a nigga and tell you that you weren't present in my life. And I ain't got no fucking respect for you.
Fact. That's what it do.
That's what it do.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, saying to him like, oh man, roaches weren't crawling. He doesn't know nothing about that. So he doesn't have that point of reference.
Yeah. That means absolutely nothing to him.
Nothing.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that point of reference to be like, you know what? Living in this gated community is a lot better than being over there. Honestly and truthfully, the way King act, King might want to go over there and see what it's like to have a roach crawl across his face.
So he want that. And if you want that experience, by golly, have it. But
yeah, but you ain't got to sit there on live and do all that with your daddy.
But it was...
talking about stand on business. Like, if my son told me I'm standing on business, I'm going to see how long you going to stand.
Yeah.
I'm going to chop your shit down.
And if my kid was on live doing that shit,
first of all, the phone would have been off.
Yeah, because you know who paying for it. I mean, he could be paying his bill too, but
How?
I don't. He does stuff.
How?
I don't know what he does.
Me either.
I think he has some type of funds, but
I'm sure he has an allowance.
Yeah, I ain't no fucking way that I don't know.
But it also has to be confusing as like being king. Mm-hmm. Your daddy is T.I., your mama is Tiny. Mm-hmm. It seems like music should just naturally come to you. Uh-huh. Your youngest sister's 7, singing her ass off. Uh-huh. Your oldest brothers are rapping their ass off. Your sister was an OMG girl. Uh-huh. The other sister, I don't really know. I'm pretty sure she does something.
She models.
Yeah, model.
Uh-huh.
So it has to be hard as king trying to figure out, like, where do I fit in?
Uh-huh. And he won't want to do music more than anybody else in the family, I think.
And it's like, nobody takes him serious.
Did you listen to Grandma's Boy?
No. I heard the little clip of it. It sounded all right. Would I go back? No.
Okay. You ain't gonna go forward?
Yeah, just being honest. But I feel for King because, like, he's literally been being made fun of since he was 7. We've all called him bad since he was on the show.
Damn, I just called him Garlic Knot too.
Like, people have made fun of him since forever.
What's his rap name?
I don't know.
It's not King? Grandma's Boy.
I have no clue. I'm just like, I low-key feel bad for King.
Oh, dang.
He's just trying to find his place.
Yeah.
Is it King?
I don't know.
Let me see. Let me try to see if I can find.
King Grandma's Boy.
Grandma's Boy King.
Oh, shit.
King Harris.
You found it?
Let me see.
I'm not even finding that. Ain't the first thing that come up for me.
Damn. I'm trying to find the damn... No. All these other videos are popping up.
I wonder if it's on iTunes. King Harris.
Is that his Eris name? Is popping up. And I still won't forgive y'all for naming that girl Eris Harris.
Eris Harris? Oh, this is King... I don't know if this is the right King Harris because this is 2013 with E40. So I don't think I don't think
How old was King in 2013? 12?
How old is King now?
I don't know. King probably, I think he's 19.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, that's the problem. I'm sure you can find Damani.
Yeah. I think I posted Damani.
Like, I low-key feel bad for King because he's really trying to find his way, but there's so much pressure on like celebrity kids. Mm-hmm. I feel like there is.
Yeah. Because
don't you feel like Northwest has no choice but to be somebody?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, and she has
Blue?
to. She has to. Well, I ain't gonna say has to, but it would make sense. It has to be like music or fashion.
Yeah. Blue. I feel like Blue ain't got no choice.
I feel
your
like
mama is Beyonce and your daddy is Jay-Z.
I mean, but I feel like they do have a choice, but they're more obscure. Like, but I think we expect when they do pop out for them to be just like their mama and daddy, though.
Yeah, I feel like if they have a choice, their choices are limited. Mm-hmm. It's a lot more limited than me, who could grow up and be anything.
Yeah.
Like, if Blue woke up one day and was like, I really just want to be a teacher, you think she'd be a teacher?
In Africa, like with her own school, like she can't be
not like her working at DISD.
Yeah, not like that.
Yeah, like but meanwhile, like our kids, the kids who are coming from poverty and middle class, hey, the world is your oyster.
Yeah, you probably gonna have to be a teacher out here or start out here first.
Yeah, like I just feel like there's a lot of pressure on celebrity kids.
I get that. And like pastors' kids, PKs, and stuff like that. But they be a big.
Look, TD Jake's daughter, ain't she doing what he do?
Yeah, she did. Yeah, I actually grew up with her. So, growing up in a mega church, I grew up around his kids. Mm-hmm. I grew up around Deion Sanders' kids. Them niggas was bad.
Hell, I remember. I remember Dondra, whatever her name is,
them
Deandra.
Kids was bad, but that was when they were younger too. It was just rich kid shit. Like shit, I don't know. But them,
it's like bad. They don't have no point of reference. Like
yeah, that's all they know.
All they know is wealth.
Yeah,
must
and
be
people
nice.
And everyone doing what you say.
Exactly. So I don't know. Hopefully, prayers to King.
Yeah.
You know, for King to kind of figure out his way. And
Maman. What? Precious Mama too. Shit. No, not Precious died. And I know.
Tiny's mama's still alive? I thought her mama died.
T.I.'s sister died. And T.I.'s sister was around a lot in the show.
Are you sure, bro?
I'm positive.
I thought Tiny had told, like, oh, mama, you finally up there with daddy.
Oh, shit. Did she?
Hopefully I'm wrong. I pray I'm wrong.
I don't think Mama died. I know Precious. Do you remember Precious?
Yes, she was on the show. Wasn't that somebody?
T.I.'s sister.
I don't know if her mom was alive or not.
I think her mom's still alive. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say that. I don't remember hearing Mama pass.
Diane Cottle Pope.
Okay, all right. Damn.
Let me see. Oh, okay, she is alive. I'm sorry. I am so sorry, Miss Diane. I definitely thought that you was up there with Mr. Charles.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, my bad. Well, then we need to hear from her.
She ain't gonna say nothing.
Hell no.
She ain't gonna say nothing.
At all.
That's grandma's boy. And they don't know you can't be wrong in their eyes. So
at all.
Dang, I really want to hear the song.
Girl, it's okay.
All right.
Y'all let us know when you hear it. All right, let's go on to our next topic.
Okay.
Let's do 100 rounds.
Okay.
Sexy Red.
Pregnant.
Rich baby daddy.
Barefoot.
Ankle monitor.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So, Sexy Red, she's got a new song out. Talking about free my nigga, free that nigga. Basically talking about her baby daddy getting out of jail. Once he gets out of jail, he finna touch down and cause hell. She actually filmed it in a makeshift prison.
And that may be the problem, that when he get out, he gonna cause hell again. That's probably the issue. And the high incidence of what's it called, recidivism or something like that? I don't know.
Y'all, this song's fucking terrible. It's not giving sexy. It's not giving Sexy Red. It's not her best work. I fucking hate it. It sounds so gimmicky.
It sounds like what y'all wanted us to believe Sexy Red was in the beginning when y'all
bingo
told us about.
Bingo.
That's what that and at this point I was like, okay, maybe I had a little bit of a point or something like that. But I do not thoroughly enjoy this.
No.
I have not listened to the song
in full. Me either.
Clicked on anything because I'm just like, oh right, because free the innocent. Let me say that. Because everybody don't need to be free. Like, y'all be trying to free.
Facts.
She posted to someone the TikTok murderers and stuff like that. Like, the nigga did that. Don't free him.
Girl.
Let them niggas stay.
Earlier, I was like reading something about Young Thug, and I almost was like, free slime. I said, you know what? Never mind. If what the prosecutor said is accurate, y'all might need to keep him.
It just went a little bit longer.
Yeah, I don't know if he's learned his lesson or not. He looks like he's just eating good.
Oh, he definitely like he's eating good in the neighborhood.
Look, Thug done got thick.
Not that he got thick.
Yeah,
I know this is, I don't know. What we talking about?
Sexy Red.
Yeah, I always get confused too because she talked about her baby daddies, but the number's off.
What you mean?
Before she even got pregnant, she's like, that's my baby daddy too, or something like that. Like, I think she called.
No, I think she was pregnant then. It was talking about the Funny Marco interview?
No, it was something else before then because she was talking about the nigga that was in prison was her baby daddy, and I don't know if baby daddy is a term she uses of endearment to niggas. Or maybe she was. I don't know.
Because I know the Funny Marco interview, she was like, yeah, no, that's my baby daddy. Like, I got two baby daddies. And Funny Marco was like, but you have one kid. She's like, I got two baby daddies.
Oh, shit.
She was pregnant during the Funny Marco interview.
I don't know. I just, it's coming from someone who's had an incarcerated loved one.
That's a nice way to put it.
I'm never going to tell y'all to free that nigga on the post.
Girl.
You won't even know he's incarcerated. Like, he's on a vacation. I don't fucking know.
It was just so stereotypical.
I'm not even gonna say stereotypical.
It was.
Because I hate that. That's what the image, like, oh, she taking black women back 40 years.
No. I'm not gonna say all that.
But
that song very gimmicky. It's literally sounds like a white person was like, "You should say free my."
I don't think
and let's write a song about it. It does not sound anything like that Hood's Hottest Princess. That song doesn't sound like shit that's on there. Hood's Hottest Princess, that shit go hard.
I don't think it's off from the things that she said, though.
It's very much so.
I don't think it's that far off. I think she went in a different lane. But she been saying "Free My Baby Daddy." She just wrote a song about it this time. Like, she's been saying that. So I don't think it's off from her, but I think the approach and everything else is kind of the same. And are you surprised to see the song? I'm not surprised.
Personally, yeah.
I'm not surprised.
I'm surprised because it's not good. All her other music is fire.
And if you're going to say that, that's fine. But "Free My Baby Daddy," okay.
She's not saying "Free My Baby Daddy." She says
nigga.
"Free that nigga."
Five rappers: Flo Milli, Callie, Lotto, Suki, and Sexyy Red. Out of all five, who do you think would have said "Free that nigga" more than anybody else on there?
I mean, her and Suki probably right up there together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not surprised. It's not good, but I'm not surprised.
But I feel like that leads into the stereotype. Because why hasn't Lotto said a song like that? Or you had Omeretta. Omeretta had a nigga in jail. Why didn't Omeretta make a song called "Free That Nigga"?
Are we sure she didn't?
If she did, we didn't hear it.
I don't
Why
know.
hasn't Omeretta filmed a music video inside a makeshift prison? Omeretta had a nigga in jail tatted on her 12 times.
I'm pretty sure in one of Omeretta's videos, it's a picture of her and a nigga.
I mean,
I'm sure it's somewhere. Now they're not together no more. And it could have been scrubbed, but I'm pretty sure in some video,
Bill was in jail. Suki's man Bill was in jail. Who else did you name?
I think just freeing people in general is just kind of tricky.
I think that it's so gimmicky, and it, like, honestly and truthfully,
it definitely sounds like a white man. Just
it sounds like somebody who is so far removed from our culture was like, this will be a good idea. You should do this. And it sounds like Sexyy Red just had to fulfill an obligation. It doesn't sound, it's not fun. It's not like any of her other shit that she's made. Like, y'all, I went to the Sexyy Red concert last week. Shit was fire. Literally. Like, I posted on my Instagram, literally one of the top 5 best shows I've ever been to. People were responding like, bitch, top 5, really?
Yeah.
Fucking right, yes.
Yeah.
Good ass time. Shaking ass. Having fun. Like, we had a great
Everything
time.
you want in a concert.
It was a great time. She had an ass shaking contest. She brought out Moneybag Yo. Like, it was a vibe. It was a vibe. That is not a vibe.
I think most artists go through that weird shit too, especially me being a new artist. Because you dropped the Hood's Hottest, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm gonna drop this baby. Let me put out something. I mean, to me, it's no different than when her and Summer and Sukiana did they do that little one-off shit too. It sounded more similar to shit like that. Because you don't really hear those. You just see the video for it, her and Summer in the hood stove with the 40 ounce. Like, it gives me that vibe. It didn't give me like it's supposed to be a song, like an actual
No,
song.
This is a single.
And that's where I was like, okay, that's a little concerning.
They're pushing it.
Yeah.
Like, even the song that her and Suki did in front of Popeyes. Like, that was like some Instagram shit. It wasn't like something to actually take serious. They want us to really take this song serious.
Yeah, and there's gonna be people that do take it serious,
which is fucking crazy. That is insane.
There's people out here who want their nigga free.
It's insane.
There's people who want their nigga to have his freedom.
It's just very insane. I just hate that there's this whole narrative of like Sexyy Red, she's pregnant, and the man she's pregnant by is in jail. And, she's over there rubbing her belly and telling her son, yeah, say free my daddy. And like, bro, come on, fam.
It was a lot going on.
It's too much.
There's a lot going on.
It's too much.
Well, free her from whatever obligation she had to do.
But you know what? One thing y'all cannot take from Sexyy Red, that bitch is working.
Very much so. She ain't letting pregnancy slow her down.
At all. Because she came out in her stilettos last week. I said, oh, bitch, I know that's right.
But I don't understand that. I guess a lot of artists do. I don't understand coming out in the stilettos just to end up barefoot. Just walk out barefoot.
I feel like barefoot is more on brand for her than free that nigga.
Either one. I fuck with it though. I enjoy the hustle. I love seeing a woman get it. I also don't want her to work herself into early labor because rest is important for everybody. But pregnancy is not a malignant thing where you have to sit in bed all. You know what I'm saying? For eight months or whatever.
Like I respect it.
As long as you feel good to work, keep working.
I respect it. And like whenever I hear people saying like negative stuff about Sexyy Red, I'm like, look, y'all gotta understand. Sexyy Red has introduced wealth into her family.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why in the fuck would I be mad at that?
Yeah. That part.
Why would I be mad at that? I don't give a fuck what she looked like. I don't give a fuck if she looked like Young Thug.
Facts.
I don't give a damn.
At all.
And when I saw Sexyy is so cute. Even my little sister, she was like, oh my gosh, she's so cute.
Uh-huh.
She's so cute. She's petite, little. Like, she's just cute.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just like, bruh, like, what is there to really hate on?
Yeah, I think it's just the fact that you shouldn't be. I think a lot of people hate the fact that you aren't supposed to glamorize this, or because you this hood bitch, you ain't supposed to show hood shit, and we ain't supposed to be uplifting that. But she's herself, and people enjoy her being herself. Exactly,
and that's my problem with the song, because I feel like that song is not herself. I feel like it's not authentic to Sexyy. I understand. I know it's technically on brand, but that is, to me, it's what a white person thought was on brand for a hood bitch.
And
because why you got to be a hood bitch and you have to know a nigga in jail, huh? See what I'm saying?
I think we have to disagree on that one, because I feel like it is on brand a little bit, but I don't feel like the vibe was different, but I feel like it is very much on brand.
I feel like someone has told her that it's on brand, because Sexyy has made plenty of music. She has never made a song like that.
Well, tell us what y'all think. Do y'all think that this is on brand for Sexyy Red, or do you feel like this is
off brand?
Off brand for her. That's a good question.
Definitely think it's off brand. I don't think it's Sexyy Red's brand at all. I don't feel
like it's too far. I feel like maybe the same mall, maybe different shopping center, but same mall.
I feel like it's from over there.
It's the outlet. You think it's the outlet?
Yeah. It's from all the way fucking over there.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So let's go over to our last topic.
All right.
Let's do 100 rounds. Or should we even do 100 rounds on this?
I was looking at you like, yeah, maybe not.
Yeah, no. So, y'all, as you all know by now, Cassie did file a civil suit against Diddy. And she had a lot to say. There was a lot of allegations in there. Trigger warning. Guess we should start there.
Yeah.
So there was, rape allegations. There was allegations of abuse. Grooming, coercion. I mean, the list just goes on and on and on and on. So, I mean, there was a lot of stuff in there that I feel like we were maybe shocked, but not necessarily surprised.
I think the craziest thing from all this thing is no one has stood up and was like, nah,
it's not true.
It's not true. Everyone had reasons of why she did it, or reasons why she finally just came out and said it, but no one is saying Diddy's a great man. I've not heard anybody say that they don't believe he didn't do this.
Not a single one.
And that's more telling than the super fast. What's the whole the fastest settlement I've ever seen? Settled
within 24 hours for an undisclosed amount of money. There were rumors that Cassie was previously asking for like $30 million.
I think it was more than 30.
I definitely think it was more than 30, because nigga, the 30 number I gave you was before I let this shit out.
Yeah.
But now if you want me to put a stop to this
and not talk about it
ever again, nigga, you're going to have to, now 30 done turned into 90.
A little bit more chochos.
Yeah, you're going to have to go ahead and run it up, billionaire.
Okay, you got it.
Billionaire. So I agree. No one has come out and said, no, Diddy is just a saint. Diddy's a great man. Not a single person.
Nobody.
Yeah.
And I think anytime you see this, I'm not enjoying what she's going through, but I tend to enjoy watching the people say stupid ass shit that accompany this, like, what, Trudy said some shit.
Well, why would she say something now?
Oh, because you had a freaky man. Now, you were a hoe. Did you not remember you was a sex worker? You remember when that man, you was just when that man drug you outside with your baby, and what you was gonna do and all the other shit. I'm tired of walking the trail. What the fuck, DJ? I'm tired of this, DJ. You don't like, I know you're an actress. I know that. I know that wasn't your real life, right. But I'm just like, for someone to have to be a sex worker and involved with that, and for you to not see the correlation behind, or to even know like what coercion and grooming and all that shit, like that is just baffling to me.
You know what pisses me the fuck off the most?
What?
Is people saying, well, why would she wait until such and such? Let me tell you something. You bitches be the same ones that go to the nail salon and walk out with ugly nails.
Facts. And cry in the car.
And cry in the car. You too scared to tell the bitch that you don't like your fucking nails.
Facts.
Y'all be too scared to speak up when you don't like your hair.
Facts.
Y'all be too scared to speak up whenever
scared
of
to
shit.
Smile in the mirror.
I promise. Y'all be scared to speak up. Now try speaking up to a man that's that powerful with that much fucking money.
You like your hair?
Mm-hmm.
Don't even want to say it. You just start crying.
And meanwhile,
you have a whole billionaire who has showed you time and time again that one, he can find wherever you are and come get you, because that was one of the things that he went to go grab her from several locations. Two, that people around, like that you won't always have someone around you watching you.
Yeah.
Or that if you're involved with someone else, that they can't seriously get hurt, because we've heard 2 stories of Wale being dangled over the side of the building, which he said that wasn't true.
Facts.
And fucking Kid Cudi's car blowing up.
Kid Cudi's car being blown up. Her having a boyfriend and Diddy creating a fake flyer for an event to get her flown out so he could take her from the nigga and basically just fuck her. I mean, it's like, bruh, how you get involved with a nigga like that, you're literally just under his thumb.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And
what can you do?
Facts. And I don't care how fast she settled her, because the justice wasn't for us anyway. Mm-hmm. It was what she wanted. So whatever she got or whatever number she happy with, I feel like justice has been served.
Cassie got the ball rolling.
That's what I'm saying. And like, people are like, oh, Diddy's gonna be just fine. Diddy's ruined.
Oh, Diddy's done. I mean, they're removing his clothes out of the stores.
Out of Macy's.
He's had to step down from De Leon.
And Revolt.
Which
he was already, him and De Leon were at odds anyway, but I'm sure.
This was just
because he has a suit against them for discrimination.
Imagine.
Oh, that's out the window.
Imagine.
Stepping down from Revolt, because I don't know all the companies that are under his brand, but I'm pretty sure, because I've started seeing companies pull up from Revolt. Mm-hmm. So I'm pretty sure in order to save face, they just had to step down from that. His bodyguard's talking now.
Girl.
Because apparently he didn't get his son from Africa for a murder or something. He was going to help him and didn't. Like,
wasn't there a chef? I think a female chef came out.
I know his assistant, was it Capricorn? Was one of his assistants. Yeah. And I want to hear what someone's like, where's Farnsworth?
Girl, I want to hear from him. And you know who else I want to hear from? Because I know she done seen some shit. Who? The one who was always doing it. Boom, cat, cat, cat.
Oh, Lorianne?
Yup. You got a story to tell, and I want to fucking hear it. All of y'all got a story to tell. Mm-hmm. Everybody's got a story to tell. That's all I have to say.
And I just poor Cassie. And I'm not, like,
Cassie was going through fucking hell, bro.
Very much so. And to Trudy's, I mean, like you said, two things can be true. Cassie's a pretty girl. So had Cassie not looked like she did, do you think people would have like, oh, I believe her?
I mean, it does raise a good point. Uh-huh. Because whenever that girl came out and said that she slept with Usher, nobody believed her.
Who?
The big girl.
Yeah.
Nobody believed her.
None. So, like, shut your fat ass up.
When she was standing up there with Judy Bloom or whatever her name is.
Not Judy Bloom.
Lisa Bloom.
Yeah, Lisa Bloom. Nope, that's the one.
when she was standing up there with Lisa Bloom, nobody believed her. So Cassie probably is like, oh my gosh, she couldn't have been doing that. And now we seeing like all these, that old picture of Cassie with them glasses on, and it's like, oh, got into a wreck or whatever.
Yeah.
And you read that like Diddy saw a man look at her, took her to the car and kicked her in the face, like,
and then sent her to
go
vacation
heal
for 2-3 weeks or something like that.
To go, and then I think back on like Diddy's old interview where he was like his 80-20 rule about like 80% is gonna be great. And that 20% is going to be real bad. And I'm like, fuck, nigga, this is what you meant by the 20%?
Yeah.
So the 20% is you putting your hands on me?
Facts.
20% is...
not even just putting your hands on me.
Beating the shit out of me?
Yeah. Terrorizing me. Raping. Like, I like the things that were in there. And I was like, boy.
Diddy deserves to burn in hell. I feel so bad for his twin daughters. I feel bad for them, not gonna lie.
And even a little baby, you gotta love.
Yeah, love. Chance. I feel bad for them, like his young kids. Because I'm just like, your dad's reign is over. He's done.
Yeah.
Diddy is no more.
And I feel for his, was Christian?
Yeah.
Because, you know, he was trying to come with his own too, but I feel like if somebody does something with him,
but he was just following his dad's like blueprint.
But I'm saying though, it's even touchy for someone to want to like do something with him.
Yeah, facts.
Because you already like, he looks like Diddy, he sounds like Diddy, moves like Diddy, like
moves like Diddy.
he do move like his. Did he be getting him to do the shit that Diddy used to do when he was his age?
Hell yeah! Every song he done made, he done sampled his damn dad's music.
Yeah, so I'm like that. That's kind of like tarnishing his brand as well too. Like, the man is done.
Oh, he's done for y'all. We're about to see the fall of P. Diddy, Love, Combs, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself.
Diddy Pop.
Sean, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. And I don't give a damn. People can say whatever they want to say. Free Miami. Free Miami, y'all. Free Miami. Because honestly and truthfully, speaking as a woman who has dealt with some shit that I had no business dealing with, my tolerance was high for a nigga who wasn't a billionaire.
Yeah.
So, y'all can't tell me that Miami's not seeing nothing. Miami, and I said it on this podcast, that Miami came out and said that she has been getting peed on. And I said on here that that was one of the safest things that she could say that Diddy was doing.
You definitely say that. I still feel like her and Diddy had a financial relationship, a transaction. But even if they hadn't, I hope she hadn't had to endure.
I pray
half
not.
of the things that Cassie, even a quarter of the things that Cassie has had to endure.
That stuff like that Cassie wrote, that's not something that a nigga grows out of.
Oh no, they get worse.
They get worse.
Yeah.
Because what was in that lawsuit of Cassie's, that was about a nigga who was emotionally manipulative, who put her into a 10-album deal at 19 years old.
We were talking about that, like 10 fucking albums. That's a lot.
From somebody with one single.
Me and You. That's all that was out. Me and You.
Cassie dropped one mixtape. That was it.
I don't even remember the mixtape.
But I'm like, to mix, like, oh, I'm your boss and your boyfriend.
Yeah.
Like, and for somebody to be constantly reminding you that they can ruin your career.
Yeah.
Or
your career's in their hands.
Exactly.
Or you'll never work a day. Like I be giving people grace because I feel like they need it. But like I can see how someone would want, I don't say necessarily stay, but feel like they have to stay in a type of relationship like that.
Oh, I can definitely see it.
Yeah.
I can definitely see it. Like I can see somebody just being like, well, I want to try to make this work so bad. Or I really don't want for, who knows who she's taking care of financially.
Or I don't want anybody
family.
to get hurt if I leave him.
Exactly.
For him to be,
he knew what he was doing, bruh.
I wonder if J-Lo has a story too.
J-Lo got the fuck out of there. She probably does.
It wouldn't last long. All she had to do was like, because I was shooting in a club and she's like, I'm done with that. So because didn't he make her carry his gun too? I feel like that was one of the things.
One of the things with Cassie. Make her carry a gun on her.
Yeah.
Like, shit, that bitch had a gun in New York. Bitch, just immediately 5 years in prison. You get caught with that shit.
Definitely jail time.
Or for a nigga to be telling you like, oh, I got the police department on rap. So you can try to call the police if you want, but that ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Or her getting breast implants. Him saying he don't like them and go get them done the next week again. Like, bruh, Cassie went through hell.
Yeah.
I'm sure that was a very long 10 years for Cassie. And it's crazy that the only way Cassie was able to fucking get away from that nigga was through a personal trainer. Her husband was Diddy's personal trainer.
Oh.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes, that's how she met him.
Oh, I didn't know that was,
And you think back to Diddy and that fucking bullshit ass song with Bryson Tiller, which was basically a bat signal to Cassie to come home.
Yeah, so
that shit is sick.
Because that's not even his first song like that. And I'm like, this man has been tormenting her in his music and things he's posted for the last years that she's been married to Mr. Fine. Like, he'd been doing shit. Like, it was another song. I don't know I guess one of the newer songs too. Like, that's
the one with Tiana. I
don't know. Because the Bryson Tiller one is the one I'm thinking about. But it was another song too that was like basically referencing for Cassie to come back home. And I was like, oh, this is some bullshit.
And you're a married woman with kids. And you've got a sadistic, abusive, manipulative fuck nigga.
Yep.
Sending out bat signals every chance he can.
Yep.
For you to come back home. And then somebody had even brought up Young Miami's old tweet whenever she was arguing with that other girl that Diddy was messing with.
Gina.
And she was like, if I told Sean for you to eat my pussy, he'd make you. And it's like...
And a part of me right there feels like that's why Carisha ain't under the same...
Shit. If he can make Gina, he can make Carisha.
What I'm saying is, we ain't heard shit from Cassie. Nothing from Cassie while they were together.
Didn't have to.
But Carisha still is very much free to say what she wants to. That's why I feel like that.
But it was a different time too.
That's true. But I feel like
Carisha was her own like personality and everything before this.
I still just feel like that was a business decision, and they probably fucked around, did some stuff, but I don't feel like they're in a relationship.
When you watch Carisha on her interview with Diddy and you watch her interview with Ari, those are two different people. And Carisha changes up, like whenever the way she talks to him is more of like so we gonna go together or what? And meanwhile, you got Ari on there and you talking about, bitch, I want to eat your pussy and all this other shit. Like I feel like Diddy has her under... I feel like he's got her in a chokehold now. Is her chokehold as tight as Cassie's? No, because he's an old nigga now. He's old. But the chokehold is still there. And allegedly, they said he fucking Santana.
All right. Okay.
But y'all not going to act like Corinne Steffens didn't tell us this. He's in her book.
What did she say? I don't even remember.
That Diddy like strap.
At this point, I'm not surprised by
it. She strapped him.
I'm not surprised by none of this shit. None of this shit I see.
No, I'm not surprised by it either. But niggas just take being freaky too far.
Freak offs.
Because the freak offs, why do I have to go online and look for sex workers?
What do you mean?
He had Cassie going online looking for sex workers for her to sleep with.
Oh, so okay.
And he was watching and recording and jacking off.
I remember I saw that part, but I didn't know that she had to go pick them herself.
She's picking out sex workers.
Jeez.
Like niggas can't just, y'all got to involve all sorts of drugs and alcohol and this and that. Niggas can't just have weed sex no more.
And that's what she was saying. Like she took a lot of drugs to disassociate from what was going on and stuff like that. And like,
put that nigga under the jail, bruh.
Well, and I think, a lot of people fail to realize that she may not have had a criminal case, but she definitely has a civil case.
Exactly. The state of New York has to pick up if they want it to be a criminal case. Yeah. So y'all all saying, oh, bitch just wanted the money, da 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 da. Nigga, you're fucking right. You took away 10 years of my life, nigga. You're a billionaire. Compensate me.
Yeah. Which
I feel like niggas owe me money right now.
Facts. I definitely need to take some niggas.
Yes. Nobody said nothing when Mariah sued her ex for wasting her time and got money.
She also had the money and time and the means too as well. Like Mariah had time to go to court.
I don't think Cassie was broke before this. Like I really don't think that this was a money grab. This was now I finally have a chance to let the world know what kind of a despicable human being you are.
And to ruin you.
I don't even know if it's a ruin. I think it's warning. And I think it's a call to all the other women. It's safe to come out now.
I'm not saying her intentions were to ruin him, but I definitely felt like when she knew that this came out, like this was over. Like I feel like this was over.
It's it
for him.
Surviving Diddy loading.
Oh, it's definitely coming. It's slowly trickling out.
Surviving Diddy.
I seen one picture of him and he just had his hand. I'm like,
I commented on that. I said, whatever the fuck that nigga's feeling, it's not enough.
And I feel like he leaked those pictures himself.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Like, oh man, I've just got so much remorse.
Yeah.
And even for his like representation to come out and be like, just so you guys know, settling is not an admittance of guilt, and blah 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 blah. Whoop de whoop de whoop, nigga. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want. That nigga did that shit. I honestly and truthfully don't think it's everything that nigga did to her.
I feel like she left out some stuff.
I'm sure she left out some real bangers.
I feel like I need to re-examine Kim. Let's see what her.
You know, I watched the psychic video, child.
And I think too, because Misa Hilton, I guess one of the first oldest is some mom was like, I'm done protecting you, and she almost spilled some shit because she was tired of her kids out here wilding out and shit like that, and she almost said some shit but never finished it and all that stuff. Like, people know. And then you hear people now talk about, like, oh, I knew this was going on, or like you hear stories and stuff like that. And we've heard stories before.
Yeah.
Because I think at one point before this everything came out, we heard a story. Did someone tell us like that's the reason she had cut her hair because he was really abusive? Or
yeah, it was Young Jock.
No, this was before he even said it, because he said Young Jock said he saw a white woman like this and told Casey to get her haircut like this. But it was somebody else who had said something. This was probably years ago when somebody had said like, oh yeah,
it kind of sounds familiar, to be honest.
That the reason her hair was cut was because of an incident that happened and she had to cut it. So
oh yeah, you sure right. Him pulling it or something. I do remember that.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, honestly and truthfully, it's just fucking disgusting. All of you dirty, nasty, filthy, abusive niggas that do not know how to keep your hands to yourself, all of you niggas come to the front. It's time for the firing squad, if you ask me.
Girl, but that
Aaron
shit don't.
Hall, nigga, you can go to fucking hell too, nasty bastard.
That shit don't make, because you know what I think about that time. What's it? Sarunas Jackson? Is that his name? Do you remember he came out in the video saying Trey Songz is the worst? Yeah,
and meanwhile, your child's mother is over here saying that you choked her in front of your kid.
But you said, I think he said something like,
if he saw him, he would beat his ass or something.
Yeah, or like y'all think the R. Kelly had nothing on Trey Songz and nothing like that. I'm just like,
all you niggas are fucking despicable.
And honestly, if you're quiet because you've done some shit, I'd much rather you don't say shit at all.
No, I want you to be exposed.
Well, somebody expose you, yeah, but I don't want you over here making videos talking about, well, I don't understand why these, like, I'd rather you shut the fuck up, because that's the whole reason his whole case got brought up, because he didn't shut the fuck up.
Facts.
And the mama started digging and everybody started looking, and now Dominique was like, okay, now people will believe me if I put my story out. So now she finna say some shit too. I'd rather you niggas would just shut the fuck up instead of putting your 2 cents or something, especially when you know on your hands is dirty as well.
Yeah, for real. Like, niggas be grooming. All this, oh, she looks grown. Like, I was reading something yesterday about the Duncanville teacher. You heard about the Duncanville teacher? Girl, he kidnapped an 11-year-old, turned her into a sex slave, and was making her sleep with men for money. Oh. Teacher, right here in Dallas. Oh. And said the 11-year-old told him that she was 21. And I'm like, bruh.
Ain't no fucking way.
There's no fucking way an 11-year-old looks like a 21-year-old. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn how much makeup she's got on. I don't give a damn what her hair look like. I don't give a damn what her body looks like. There's absolutely no way an 11-year-old looks like a 21-year-old.
Yeah.
But all you niggas, y'all niggas be grooming. Y'all go and y'all are seeking out young women that are in high school.
Yep.
Y'all are seeking out young women who are in middle school.
Yep.
You were trying to groom them into the woman that you want them to be. And it's fucking disgusting.
It really is. I didn't know the whole thing about Aaron.
Aaron Hall.
Aaron, is that his name? Aaron.
I thought it was Aaron Hall. Is that his name? Shit, whatever his name is.
Something feels different.
Dirty nigga.
I didn't know his baby mama was 16, 17, and he was 30 years old.
And didn't she say she was messing with Uncle Luke too?
See, okay, she said something about Luke with the groom, but this is the one thing that I have. Like, Luke ain't never been in shit. I've never seen.
Wasn't there like a whole surviving Freaknik?
Freaknik was bigger than him, though. I want to say, as far as like, from what I have seen from people and things like that, they're like, oh yeah, Luke didn't play about the underage shit or having, young girls. And even some of his old dancers are coming in and saying like, yeah, we couldn't sleep with the artist, or he kicked us out for stuff like that. And when she came across and said that, he was like, oh, we can go to court. I'm not afraid. And see, that's the part of me be like, oh yeah, niggas who be say that shit. If you done went up against the United States.
But you gotta also understand that them niggas were in a time where they really didn't think that they were doing anything wrong.
Yeah. And I get that. I get that.
These
part
niggas
of it.
is 50. Like, these niggas are baby boomers.
The girls love Quaaludes back then.
Yeah, or they believe in that spare the rod, spoil your wife type shit. Like, them niggas really believe that shit. They really believe that you gotta run your house with like a strong arm fist, and like them niggas really believe shit like that.
Yeah.
They believe that's how you run a household. They believe that that's what a woman's supposed to do. A woman's supposed to fear you, and them niggas, they grew up in that time.
Yeah.
They grew up like that.
That whole thing was crazy, because then I saw people like talking bad about her, saying like, oh, you was grown, you was fast. I don't give a fuck what, like, I don't care if she looked 21 and she had a fake ID and none of that other shit. Like, y'all are supposed to do your due diligence when y'all messing with people.
Exactly. And even with Cassie and Diddy, Cassie was 19. Mm-hmm. There's no reason that a 37-year-old man should be pursuing a 19-year-old. That's why I'm like, the women, please, young women, please listen to me. Stay away from niggas who are old enough to be your daddy.
Facts.
Stay the fuck away from these niggas. These niggas mean you no good. Mm-hmm. They're not going to do anything but feed off of your youth.
Yeah.
That's literally what they're doing.
And what your ignorance.
Your ignorance. And they know that a nigga who older, he got money, he knows you're not going to tell him no.
Yeah.
Niggas can sit here and say, oh, you're mature. Mm-hmm. They can sit here and say, oh, you're this.
Yeah, you don't like them other young hoes your age.
Yeah, or you're not like the women my age. Yeah. You're fucking right, you're not. Because you're 20 years younger than them.
Yeah.
Like, stay the fuck away from these niggas who are old enough to be your daddy. They mean you nothing. And men, too. Stay away from women who are old enough to be your mama.
Okay.
Stay away. These are fucking groomers, y'all. They're all groomers. Yeah. They're all groomers. I am 35 years old, and I don't even want a nigga who's under 30. Can't do nothing with him, if I'm being honest. Can't.
Well, I had my time, but it wasn't a 10-year.
I've never been more than just a few years older than a nigga. And that's really not even my preference.
Yeah. Now, but I wasn't trying to groom nobody. I wasn't trying to groom the nigga to come eat my cat, like,
right, and trying to tell him, well, baby, this how you eat pussy.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do no shit like that. It was fun, but I also, never mind.
You sounding crazy.
Yeah, it want a 10-year age gap. I know that fucking much. That's what I do know. But prayers for Cassie, because I just can't imagine going through and having to. And people are like, oh, why did she settle? Like, who would want to? Like, this would have taken years in trial. And more things would have come out by this time as point as well.
I think Diddy was just like, please.
Well, give her what she wants.
You've done enough.
Yeah.
Like, but the bat signal is already out.
Yeah.
Prayers to all the women who have encountered anyone who is a terrible person. Mm-hmm. Prayers to all the women who have encountered abuse. Surviving abuse is real. Hell, wasn't October just Domestic Violence Awareness Month?
I should know, but I don't.
I think it's October. Domestic violence is a real thing. Like, domestic violence is a lot closer than we all think.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like, prayers to all of that. Like, there's too much shit going on out here. Here in Dallas, Roper's sister, husband killed her.
Yeah.
Like, bruh. And enough is enough.
It really is. And
enough is enough.
The cycle of abuse continues as well too. Studies have shown, like, if you're in an abusive relationship, there's higher incidences of you being in another one. And
your children. I
didn't realize, like, the domestic violence in my family. Like, my mom was in a domestic situation. My sister was. I didn't even know I had a grandmother that had been killed by her husband in a domestic situation. So, like, this should be coming from somewhere. Yeah, and it be happening. And I don't know. I just prayers for everybody. Listen, it's for her, the kids, and people who have to still continue to deal with this man, because there are people who still have to work for him. So
I think right now, I'm pretty sure that shit done. But a nigga like that, it's still in him. Yeah, like, I don't give a fuck what he's going through in his day to day. Oh yes, it ain't left him. Yeah, he's just getting older,
and he still has people that'll probably. That he can do that too. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he has a...
Yeah, it's all fun and games until Diddy runs out of money. Like, that's what happened to R. Kelly. R. Kelly ran out of money. It takes a lot of money to run an underage sex trafficking ring.
And to continue paying people.
Yeah. So, Diddy, slowly but surely, he's going to run out of money. And then it's going to be why I want to tell my story too. Yeah. I want to tell mine. Yeah. Prayers to everybody, man. Facts. For real.
All right, so we gonna do it here you and get on up out of here.
All right, bet.
Okay, let's see. I won't share my gift cards with my husband, or my boyfriend's previously married and I had to find out this way.
Ooh, previously married.
Okay, my boyfriend is 39, and they've been together a year. Recently had a grandparent pass away. They lived out of town, and so does his parents. Since I'm unable to attend the funeral with him, I looked up the obituary so that I could check funeral times and locations for sending flowers or leaving messages. To my surprise, I find that on the obituary where they listed the survived by, there's a bracketed name next to his name. And for those like me who really didn't know what that was before, it was to indicate a spouse of the relative of the deceased. I asked him about it, and the explanation was that he had been married before to help a cousin of a friend with legal matters and is no longer married. 7-8 years ago. As much of an illegitimate marriage 7-8 years ago is alarming and a crazy life choice, finding out that he does not disclose the fact that he's no longer married or has a new serious girlfriend to his family was more of a slap in the face for me. I understand we've only been together for just over a year, but given the talks that we've had about our future, my understanding was that the relationship was more serious, and given our age, that it was a precursor from the start. His parents live in another province, but he's had multiple times of interactions with them versus calls. But he also had a very brief visit 3 months ago. He tells me the reason he hasn't brought the matter up is because his relationship with him is already strained and doesn't really bring up matters like this, citing failed expectations.
Damn.
I know it's definitely a bad time to be grilling him about it given the circumstances, but it felt urgent to address at least. Would you feel wrong if you've never been mentioned and you didn't know he was married? I'm gonna be honest
about the marriage part.
I ain't really mad at that.
Me either.
Especially if it was
a long time ago too,
and it was for papers.
Yeah, there's no like children or nothing involved with it.
That was your practice, not even your practice.
That was a job.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that would have slipped my mind too.
Yeah,
like I don't know where I worked at 7-8 years ago. The fuck.
Facts. Yeah, no, I wouldn't. The marriage part. Now him not like you being a secret.
And see, I don't know if it's a secret or he really just don't fuck with his family like that. Like, how else we know John divorced? We didn't know they was not married for real.
I mean, that's true too.
I don't know. But
don't let a nigga keep your secret too long. But shit, you ain't a damn bone.
Not a bone.
Yeah.
But I do feel like if it's important for you to meet his family or his family to know you, I think that's a orange flag. I ain't gonna say red.
Yeah,
because some people don't fuck with their family like that.
And whenever it comes to that, like, if you don't fuck with your family, I think it's really important for you to go find somebody who don't fuck with their family either. But you can't be with somebody who is very family oriented and you don't give a fuck about family. You can't mix those things.
It's hard.
you can't mix that.
Okay.
That's whenever it turns into all sorts of extra and unnecessary drama. A nigga having to choose between his wife and his mother. Me personally, I would never in a million years put a man in a position where he has to choose between me and his mom. I would never. I would leave.
Before it came to that?
Yes, I would leave. I would leave a man who, if me and his mom didn't get along, I would leave. Ooh. I would never stay with a man that I don't get along with his mom.
That's tough because I might still stay.
I'm not going to stay for that. Why? Now my kids doesn't have a grandma?
Yeah.
Like they don't have no relationship on that side of the family? No, it's unfair.
Getting along with your parents ain't as crucial to me as more so as us beefing. Like if y'all just don't talk and we just like, that's fine with me. But as far as like if we come around, they beefing and lying and laying hands, that I can't do. I personally, family, as much as family means to me, family is very important to you.
I could never be with somebody who didn't get along with their family. Definitely could not.
It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard as someone who has strained relationships. Like it be hard. Bro. What?
Fuck no, I'm not doing that.
Oh, well, I'm talking about for me. It's hard being, especially with someone who is really family oriented and shit like this. So it's a little difficult, but. I don't know. I need more information for this. Technically ain't mad. I'm not telling you. It was a business transaction. But
yeah, that part I get. The whole family thing, hey.
Especially if it's more important to you.
Be on the lookout, bruh, because that's you setting yourself up for some struggle.
Yeah, well. Hope that helped you. If not, I don't know what to tell you, baby. Good luck. But if you want to catch more of our episodes, we do have a Patreon. It's only $5 a month. The link will be somewhere in the description for the episode or something like that, child. It's Hear You Podcast on Patreon. Now, you can't miss it. We only Hear You Podcast on there. Yes. That's where all the beef for reals are. And the Hear You After Dark is going to be and everything like that, too. We ain't got nothing going on at the moment. Any questions, comments, concerns, y'all can hit us up on a Patreon because we have the chat feature on the Patreon. We can just talk right back to us. Or hit us up at hearyepodcast@gmail.com. Y'all can find us at Hear You Podcast on all social media platforms. And y'all can find me on IG at Huda_Breezy, BREEZY. And where can they find you at?
And of course, you guys can find me on Instagram at Tana Taught You. That is TANNAH Taught You.
All right.
Ira, you ready to get up out of here?
Oh yeah, real quick. These are week 2s of my Zulu glasses.
Those are real cute. I definitely peeped them.
Thank you.
Very cute.
They big, child. But
real cute.
Week 2. All right, y'all.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.